Hey guys, Nicole Vargas here, digital learning coach. I wanted to share with you just a website. I'm going to attach the link in the email I'll send out to you guys regarding the new safety and engagement features in Google Meet. So this article was published by Google in February regarding some new features that they either had already come out with or were planning to roll out, some of which have taken place recently. So I've had several of you email me regarding issues with Google Meets. So I just wanted to share this so that you knew, number one, that you weren't alone, and number two, that there might just be some troubleshooting involved with these new features. So I'm going to share this with you, and then I'll just scroll through real quick so you can kind of get an idea of what this entails. So there was a safety component, of course, to their agenda in regards to the Google Meet features. So you'll notice that there are some host controls. I'm going to show you how to get to those, because in talking with some of you didn't know how to get to those host controls. So I'll show you that, as well as, again, just continuing to go through this to see sort of what was on their agenda for their new features. So one thing that this video is showing you right now is there will be a box that says end this call for everyone. It's been brought to my attention that that might be the reason why some of those host controls, such as students having to request access, this might be responsible for that, or it might even just be a workaround that instead of hitting end this call for everyone by hitting just leave the call, it may not happen. Again, that's kind of speculative right now. I'm sort of testing that out with some teachers to see if that is helping the issue or not, but just something to draw to your attention. Also, there are the mute all buttons. So if you're having a hard time, hearing, or they're not muting when you want them to, or you needed to say something, that feature would be here, as you can see. And then there are also, where is it? Greater visibility and control for admins. So this is something that's coming down the pipeline. And then you've already probably played with the customized backgrounds. If not, go ahead and give that a shot. Those are fun. As well as these expression features that you can change. But other than that, you can take a look at what my Google Meet looks like right here, just to see the two places that you can access host controls. So down here, this blue lock button will get you, or blue lock icon will get you to your host settings by just clicking view all host settings. So you'll see this that I have toggled on right here is the issue that most of you are having, which is with some of these bullet points. The host is having to join the meeting first, so the kids can't get in until you're in. And then only people invited by the host can join without asking. Everyone else must ask to join, including people who dial in. So that might be some of the issues that you're having in regards to kids that are needing to ask for permission to get into the meeting. So if that is an issue for you, whether it's one way or the other, just make sure that this is either toggled on or off, whichever it is that you prefer. However, it's important to note that if you are going to make it so that they need to request access, please keep that in mind if you are absent and you have a substitute covering your class, because they won't be able to get in and may not know how to allow students in. So you may want to just consider that if you are to be out. Just make sure your host controls will allow everyone in. So that's how you get to it this way. And then another way is when you pull up the chat here, typically you'll have this people button here where you can see everyone that's in the call. This is where we could mute them all, just like the video showed. This is where you could invite people. And then this, again, is where you could access those host controls. This will also allow you to turn on or off their ability to share their screen and or send chat messages over here. So if that's getting out of hand, then just turn it off. And then if you click view all host settings, it brings you back to what I already showed you by clicking on the padlock. So same thing, just two ways to get there. So really, this is just the effects of some of the new features coming into play. So If you have specific questions and you can't figure out how to troubleshoot it on your own, reach out to me via email, and we can set up a time to figure out what's going on for you specifically. All right, hope that helps.